So I woke up today and got a Discord DM from a friend telling me like, oh, the Sonic X Shadow Generations trailer is out for Dark Beginnings. Go watch it. Animation's really good. And then they show Emerl being on Space Colony Arc and being part of its destruction. And I start freaking out because I have wanted Emerl back in Sonic games for so long, and they're finally doing it. And they're doing it in such a smart way and putting him in this spot because Emerl was found by Gerald Robotnik. So you can fit him into this spot within Shadow's story, but then also give fans something they're really excited about from people who played Sonic Battle. And for those of you that didn't, Sonic Battle was a Game Boy Advance Sonic game that was kind of an arena fighter, basically, but on a Game Boy. But it had like a pretty interesting story where Emerl is basically the main character and also final boss, you know, spoilers. But like Emerl's basically the main character. Sonic and friends find him. He doesn't have any of his memories. Then the whole goal of the game is to like get the Chaos Emeralds and help him restore his memories and get back to his full power. And he's like friends with all of them. But Eggman's scheming because he finds his grandfather Gerald's journal and finds something in it. I don't think it's fully explained what, to the extent that, like, you know, Emerl is actually a Gizoid, he's a weapon and all this stuff, which, I mean, Eggman calls him useless weapon, so he obviously gets it. But he finds his journal, and then at the end, Eggman is able to basically reverse Emerl back to the form where he's just a destructive weapon, and Sonic has to stop him, and that's like how Sonic Battle ends, with Emerl's destruction. And then later Eggman creates Gemroll based on Emerl, and then like Sonic Advance 3, end of it, Tails reprograms Gemroll, and Gemroll then is with Cream, and you don't really see Gemroll or Emerl in games or mentioned in game kind of continuity that much after Sonic Battle and Sonic Advance 3, though Gemroll is in the Sonic comics by IDW. That's it. It's such a long hiatus. Getting to actually see Emerl and a piece of Sonic content, like mainline basically, because what's going on with Sonic X Shadow Generations feels like they're just really going far into the Shadow side of things. And like, we knew that Gerald found Emerl, but there's like a little perfect gap. That's why I'm so happy they have a lore team now, because they can fill in these things and think about things that have been said in different games and put them together. So we know that Gerald found Emerl. We also know, obviously, that Gerald created Shadow. But we didn't know, and it's a nice little gap, that you can put the two in the same spot. You can have Gerald found Emerald while he also created Shadow, and they overlap, and Shadow and Emerald can fight. Because Emerald has that side of him that's just a weapon, I forget what the whole purpose of the Gizoids was on top of my head right now, but he, for some reason, sees what Gerald is doing and decides, I'm just going to destroy all of this. It's like the perfect middle ground to fit him into the story in a spot where there's a gap, because Emerald, after this, falls to Earth, later gets discovered by Eggman, and Sonic Battle happens. Sonic Battle's after Sonic Adventure 2. Actually, yeah, because I think, in my mind, Sonic Battle is after Adventure 2, but before Heroes, because Omega's not there, and you have these little Gamma robots, but it could be, it's kind of weird, because it could technically be, I was thinking about where Sonic Battle fits now, because for this, in my head, for this to work, Sonic Battle should be after Heroes, because then, you know, Rouge and Omega found Shadow. Shadow has amnesia in Heroes and thinks he's like possibly just a clone and not the actual Shadow, but you know, Shadow the Hedgehog goes into that no, this is the actual Shadow. So to make this work, that's where Sonic Battle should fit, but Omega's not in Battle because Battle was made before Heroes. So you have like these Gamma prototype robots instead. Okay, but enough of trying to think about all that, because I could be here for ages trying to think about Sonic timeline stuff, because like so many games should fit in certain places, but it's hard to really place them. But now, like, since Frontiers, we know like everything has basically been canon except, you know, Sonic Chronicles. Rip the few of us that like that game. But everything else has pretty much been canonized, and there's references to the old games and stuff that happened to them. So this is being another one, because like Sonic Battle has still been that thing that's kind of up in the air. Like most things around Sonic Battle have been basically been stated to be canon because stuff been referenced or what it's like, you know, that or the other. The best thing we have for Sonic Battle and like Advance 3 combined is like Sonic Channel art of Emerl and Gemroll that showcase them as being like, okay, yeah, no, these characters are official to Sonic Team, because like Sonic Channel has been uploading stuff about them. But besides that, we haven't been getting like anything for these characters. So to actually see Emerl in an animated form, which is like, this animation is really nice, and I can't wait to see more of this, because like the prequel animations they've been doing before their games recently have been very good. So I'm super excited to see like this bit. They also announced that this is going to be a 3-part like series. And so one is obviously going to be the Space Colony arc with Emerl. There's a poster that showcases Rouge and Omega, so there'll probably be something Sonic Heroes or past Heroes with Team Dark. But yeah, I just like this has made me way too excited to not sit down and talk about this. So you know, here's a video for the first time in over a year. Yeah, anyway, one last thing that just popped into my mind before I forgot. The Japanese website for Sonic Shadow Generations has a whole like character page, and you can switch between Sonic and Classic Sonic for Sonic Generations. And then when you go to the Shadow side, it's just Shadow with a box that says coming soon. Please let this be Emerl. I think that's not gonna happen, but oh my word, if it's Emerl. And it can work, because Emerl, the whole point about Emerl is he literally can watch someone and copy them. Like in the video, I'm pretty sure you see Shadow does a kick and Emerl literally copies him, and he like parries Shadow's kick. This coming soon, they just showed off Emerl, because like my thoughts is it's Emerl, it's Metal Sonic, or like Infinite, but that one's not happening. Yo, like, real talk, okay? I know Sonic Force is right, not the best game in the world, but yo, if Infinite is in this game, like complete vindication. That was like my number 1, number 2 was Infinite number 2, Emerl number 1 for the 5 Sonic characters. I didn't want them to forget because they haven't been anything. Cream was finally in Sonic Dream Team, so Cream's in a game again. Shade is, yeah, forget that. That's not happening. Jet has been popping up more and more in the comics, at least, and you know, if we ever get another Riders game, I don't know why Team Babylon isn't in the racing games in general, but whatever. So like, I'm shooting a pretty good average right now, I feel like. So, you know, maybe we in Infinite or something. Anywho, that's it for now. Super excited. Can't wait for this game. And this made me even more excited. So, yeah, I'll catch you around.
This is what you need.